What's up guys, my name is Ace, and earlier today we got a patch for Call of Duty World War II, and in this a few gameplay related things got changed. First off, there were tons of bugs and glitches and exploits that were changed, and if you guys want to go see the full list of all of those things that were changed, feel free to check that out. There's some pretty interesting things in there that a lot of you guys have probably experienced that have apparently been fixed now. I will leave a link to all the patch notes in the description below. But we're going to be focusing on the gameplay related fixes here, and the first thing that we're going to be looking at is the flinch reduction when using the primed basic training skill. For those of you guys that haven't really been keeping up with the news in the community, this is something that we've known is going to happen for quite some time now, and they are also going to be reducing the overall base flinch for everything. When you're not using any perks or anything, they're going to be reducing the base flinch when you get shot. But in this update, the only thing they changed when it comes to flinch is the amount of flinch that you get when you're using the primed basic training skill, which is designed to reduce your flinch. And before this patch, it reduced your flinch very, very significantly. So we actually got the exact number on this, which is great to see from the developers, them giving us exact numbers instead of having us basically try to figure it out for ourselves. The exact reduction to our primed benefits when it comes to flinch is 85%, so this was a massive nerf to the primed basic training skill, and it's only 15% as effective as it once was when it comes to flinch reduction. It's still a great perk for getting that extra attachment, but it does almost nothing for you now when it comes to flinch reduction. In my mind, it is a good thing that they nerfed the flinch with this basic training skill, but they shouldn't have done this before doing the global flinch reduction, which is going to apply to all the weapons all the time, even when you're not using a basic training skill. That patch is likely coming within the next 2 weeks or so, but until then, we are going to have to deal with a good amount of flinch, and there's nothing we can do to really reduce that much. So as much as I didn't like the fact that primed was basically a crutch perk, especially for competitive play, I strongly feel they shouldn't have nerfed this until they nerfed flinch overall in the game. Keep in mind, once we do get that update, I'll be sure to perform these tests again so you can see what the overall flinch reduction is like once that patch hits. But until then, we're going to have to be dealing with pretty high flinch, even when using the primed basic training skill. The next gameplay related update we're going to have a look at today is they added Recoil to the BAR. This is something that a lot of people have been looking forward to because the BAR is arguably the best gun in the game, and it still is in my mind. If we look at the side-by-side here, on the left is pre-patch, on the right is post-patch. You can see not a significant change to the recoil. It definitely looks like there is a bit more recoil on the right-hand side post-patch, but it's not like when they nerfed the recoil for the FG42, where that was instantly noticeable. It was a crazy amount of recoil after they nerfed it. That was a little while back when they did that. With this BAR recoil nerf, it's not significant at all. You probably won't even really notice it. So aside from that, they fixed the reticle challenge on the STG-44, so now that works as intended. They also fixed a couple of these sniper reticles where they were actually giving you a blacked out scope if you were using certain reticles with the 4X scope, if I'm not mistaken. Apparently they fixed that, and like I said, tons of other bugs and issues. They changed up the UI a little bit. Again, if you guys want to see all those details, I will leave that link down below. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I'd like to know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about these changes that they made with this update? Do you also think they should have held off on that primed nerf until the overall flinch got changed in the game? Or do you think it was a good idea doing it now? In addition to that, what do you guys think of the BAR nerf? Did you really notice it? Do you think it was enough? Do you think it's just right? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.